What God is doing for you is he's your life is about to have like a pinball effect. Follow me what I'm saying on this. Your life is about to have a pinball effect. And what I mean by that is, hold on, let me fix. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Your life is about to have a pinball effect. And what I mean by that is there were a lot of people, a lot of jealous people who knew what God was doing for you, right? They saw where you were, and they saw where you were going. They saw where you used to be. They saw who you were. They saw what you were. And I feel like all along these people knew that you had gifts. All along these people knew that you were destined for greatness. And see, I always tell you about lining people's actions up and being around people who match your energy and who is on your level spiritually. And there's a reason why I say it. It's not saying that you are, holding yourself. God holds you to a higher standard, but it's not saying that you look down at these people. It's the reason why you have to do it. Because see, if you're hanging around people who don't match your energy and who's not on the same spiritual level as you, one or two things are going to happen. It's going to have a negative effect on you, or it's going to take you off the path that God has you on. And so one thing about me, I always tell you guys about this channel. This is a safe haven for people who've gone through some of the same things that I've gone through. I'm not preaching to you. I'm trying to inspire you. I'm trying to motivate you. And I'm being transparent. I'm being open with you about the things that I've gone through. And see, the thing is, in order for me to tell you what it is that God doing for you, I have to let you in on what he's done for me. I have to let you in and let you know that I'm not perfect. Just the other day, a couple days ago, I went through something. I had somebody disrespect me really bad. Just was going through some things. And I had a friend of mine, real close friend of mine, that, came through for me, flew out to get me and brought me back. It was like, you got to get back to Houston. Like, you can't stay out there. You got to get back to Houston. And I had the means to come back. The person was just trying to be a friend and just be there for me to make sure I kept my head clear. And so when y'all look at me and you say, you think that you know me, but you really don't, and that's why I try to open up and be there for you. The same way that God is there for me, I'm trying to be that same way for you. And it's like he's showing you and letting you know that your life is about to have a pinball effect. There were people who were trying to keep the blessings and the miracles that he had for you, that he was trying to bring into your life, on back order. And what I mean by back order, there were people who knew what he was trying to do, and they would take these blessings and take these miracles and put them back, like had them on pause, like trying to make sure that you was delayed, that you was never going to get them. There are a lot of you who was supposed to, where you are currently, you were supposed to already be there in your life. You know what I'm saying? But there were people who were going up against you, people that you didn't know was going up against you. And God is saying that your life is about to have a pinball effect, because it's almost as if the same way that these people were trying to hold you back, hold you back, hold you back, hold you back, hold you back. When God came through and released you from these people, what they didn't realize is they was helping the cause. I tell you all the time, let people do what they feel like they big and bad enough to do, because there was a lot of people who didn't even realize how God is about to shut your enemies up. Isn't letting them know that what they did didn't have a negative impact on you. It actually had a positive impact on you. I tell you, thank your haters, thank your naysayers, thank those people who went up against you, thank those people who betrayed you, because all they did was made you greater. And all that happened was, for as long as they was holding you back, when God released you from these people and catapulted you to the next level of your life, you went so far. You went places that they never thought that you would go. You did things that they never thought that you could do, or that you would do. And what's happening is these very same blessings and miracles that they thought they had on back order, that they thought that everything that people thought they deprived you of, everything that they thought they had delayed for you, God is taking it, and he says, since you want to do that, it's like since you want to do this, you understand what I'm saying? Not only am I about to bring and they're still going to step into these blessings and miracles, I'm about to give them more than what I was originally going to give them. Because God is saying those successes is going to be greater than those struggles that you went through, my God. Those successes that he's bringing your way, the blessings and the miracles that he is bringing your way, is going to be greater than those struggles. And these very same people are going to have to sit and still yet watch you step up in this success, step up in this abundance, step into everything that God has for you. I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know for how long you've been delayed, but let me tell you something. You was delayed, sweetheart. You was delayed. You was never denied. You was delayed. You was never denied. And see, one of the things that's happening is you took the time in those struggles to figure out and get an understanding of yourself, to know your worth. It's almost as if, you know, if you get blessed to start on a TV show, originally they don't pay you what it is that you're worth, right? Because they don't know what you're capable of, what you made of. And it's like once you show people that you got those acting chops, now when that season gets renewed, they bring you back and they're paying you double the amount that they was originally going to give you. There are people who are going to have to sit back and watch God do great things in your life. And in part, God is doing it on a whole nother level for you because of how nasty people were to you. That is a nasty and cruel thing to do, to know that someone is blessed, to know that someone is blessed to have a blessed life. And you try to go ahead and mess with that spiritual timeline of when it was that they were supposed to get blessed, because you hateful and jealous and envious that they're about to step into it and that you're not. There are people who saw where their life was going to go and they saw where your life was going to go. And there are people who wanted to get rid of the competition. How do they get rid of the competition? They mess with you spiritually. They mess with you mentally. They mess with you physically. They mess with you financially. There are people who did these things because they did not love themselves. Likewise, they wanted to make you feel like they didn't want you to love yourself. They didn't want you to think highly of yourself, but God always held you to a higher standard. This is why the punishment that these people are going to receive is not going to be on your time when you want to see it. But trust and believe that when they go through these struggles, like God was working miracles in your life and still was holding you and protecting you, they're not going to have that protection. Because what they did could have took you out. What they did to you could have got you down so bad to the point of no return. You was never going to be able to crack back and bounce back mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Because of how people kept messing with you. It's like, I'm about to tell you something real. You only get rejected. You only get overlooked and neglected and betrayed and ostracized and criticized and alienated and outcasted by people who are not meant to be in your life. You hurt yourself by trying to plant yourself around these people and around people who do not care for you, around people who do not consider you on their level. And let me tell you something. You have to understand that when people are marked different, you're marked, they're marked. You can't get rid of this spiritual marking that God has given you, because this means he has a greater purpose for your life. So you're always going to step. It's like no matter how you try to go and run from it, no matter how many times you try to say, God, I can't do it. I'm not you. I can't deal with this isolation. I can't deal with this. Like, I'm only human. God knows that you're only human, but he knows that you're strong enough to get through it. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like these people are different. This is why they don't think, because see, let me tell you something. Somebody was marked the same as them, they would perceive this person to be on their level, because you have a different marking, you have a different anointing, you have a different favor over your life. You have to understand why you went through these things. You have to understand why these people hated you so bad. And in understanding is in knowing that you're destined for greatness. And this is why God's saying those successes I bring your way is going to be greater than those struggles. I can't make up for what it is that these people took you through. But what I can do is shut them up. What I can do is move you up. What I can do is bless you up. But I can't make up for what happened. You got to heal from that. You got to take the time to really heal from that. And while you're doing that, I'm going to bring these blessings and these miracles your way times 10. I'm going to level set with you, and I'm going to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the punishment that these people are about to get, man, they about to get it for messing with you. They really going to get it for messing with you, and they're going to understand in that moment that when you're no longer there, this is what I say about when God is bringing this spiritual, like this, when God is taking you through a spiritual transformation and phase of your life, you're going to be moving different, talking different. There are going to be people who are not going to be able to understand and accept who you currently are because of where you've been and who you used to be. These are people, again, that don't need to be in your life. You can't get hurt by it and downtrodden to the point where you don't want to be on this journey no more. And I know sometimes, and I'm going to get to it, I know sometimes, you know, life can be so hard, it can make you feel like you can't go through it. But see, let me tell you something. If Jesus went through it, you can get through it. If Jesus went through it, you can get through it.